Bowser's Inside Story is my favorite Mario and Luigi game. Let's get that out of the way. But something that I haven't really tackled up until now is the Gauntlet. This is a game mode in the challenge node where you can battle stronger versions of bosses that you fought throughout your normal playthroughs, and you have to beat them within a turn limit to make them more challenging. There are 6 battles against Dermite X, Alphacaratin X, Wisdom X, Memory ML X, Junker X, and finally Dark Star X. But once you finish these fights, you unlock Class 7, where you do all 6 fights in succession and then a secret final boss. And you have to do all of that in 35 turns max. The recommended level for this is level 50, but I was recently able to beat this on my first attempt at level 40. And I was wondering, would that still be possible with the challenge medal equipped? Little reminder for those who don't know about the challenge medal, but having it equipped raises the enemies' HP and defense by 50%, as well as their power by a whopping 150%. And let me just say, this gauntlet was a nightmare for me to deal with. Like, this attempt that I'm gonna show you is my 13th attempt at it. Yeah, it was this many attempts. Mario and Luigi are both at level 40, and the gear that I had was the following. For Mario, I had the AOK wear, which is the best defensive wear, special gloves in order to boost the power of Bros attacks, and of course, the challenge medal. In previous attempts, I tried using the Bro socks, but they didn't really work that well, so I then replaced them later. And for Luigi, I had the D-Star wear for a crazy power boost, the Daredevil boots for even more power, and the Gumption socks to get revived after a turn, because Daredevil boots make any attack KO Luigi instantly. Since I usually run Mario as a tank and Luigi as a glass cannon, I used all of my POW beans on Luigi, all of my HP beans on Mario, and distributed the special beans so that Mario and Luigi had the same amount of SP. And I used the Excellent Plus Bro Badge combo in order to restore all of my SP. But with that, let's see if I have what it takes to beat this crazy Gauntlet challenge. The first fight is against Dermite X, and yeah, this is by far the easiest fight. One attack is enough to deal with it. I actually use Mighty Meteor here, because it gives a free item after use, and since we get a limited pool of items in a gauntlet, having more items is definitely welcome. Star Candy is a good start. The second fight is against Alphacaratin X. Or, yeah, Cretin for Americans. This fight is actually kind of annoying because it's sort of a turn waster. You have to deal with the first phase by ideally KOing 5 of the blobs with Mario's turn, and then the final one on Luigi's turn. I usually use Magic Window on Mario's turn because it's the best attack to deal with it, and then a single jump with Luigi is enough. And I then finish the fight with either Falling Star or Mighty Meteor. It's still pretty easy so far. Alright, at least this one is done. The third fight is against Wisdom X, and this one wasn't too bad either. Since Wisdom X has 2 forms, I would usually use Jump Helmet and then Falling Star to make as much damage on it as possible without Wisdom changing forms. There was one attempt where this was enough. Yo, I was actually very close to get 4 stacks, did you see that? Wait, it's done already? Making this a one-turn fight, but usually this wasn't enough. So I would use Spin Pipe to make her turn into her small form in one attack, and then one final attack finishes Wisdom X, making this a 2-turn fight. And there we go. Alright, 3 fights done. The 4th fight is against Memory MLX, or... yeah, I'm just gonna call them the Memory Duo X. Honestly, this one was a lot easier to deal with than I thought. I started the fight with 2 snack baskets to deal some good damage to both of them, and since this makes Memory L escape, we then use Falling Star to crush Memory M. Yeah, that is actually enough to deal with it, surprisingly. And dealing with Memory L is usually not that tough, so that makes for another pretty quick fight. Yes, okay. I think a Mighty Meteor would have been way too risky, so I'll take it. Alright, this is where things start to get rough. Starting with Battle 5 against... Junker X. Yeah, I think you guys know my history with Junker. Oh my gosh, no, no! No! Ah! No! Oh no! Why the 4 bugs? And yeah, this fight was kinda tough at times. Some attacks were just, like, fine to deal with. Like, they don't change that much. But the trash cans are way tougher to counter right, and yeah, this attack still exists. Brother. This stupid attack again! This stupid attack again! Come on! Oh. Dude! Oh, it's over. Oh, dang it! Yeah, I guess I'm just cursed to struggle against Junker, huh? Anyways, my strategy for this fight is to just keep using Falling Star. Again, and again, and again. I could use Snack Basket to deal with the trash cans, but since new ones appear every turn anyways, I felt that this wasn't really worth it. Junker would at one point capture Luigi, and unfortunately, I can't avoid it. And I have to use 1 or 2 attacks to free him. So that did make me lose quite a bit of time, but I honestly did really well for our 12th attempt. And that might have even been my best attempt at this fight. Dude, that was really bad. Okay, at least we're done with that fight. Good. And if you guys thought that Alphacaratin X was a turn waster, Battle 6 against Darkstar X is THE turn waster. Darkstar X is invincible at the start, so I have to use an action before I can deal with the little Darkstar things, which I can do in 1 turn, by the way. And I then have to use another attack before I can make the Darkstar vulnerable. And after 2 falling stars, it goes back to its invincible state again, and we have to waste 2 more attacks on it before doing this all again. Yeah, do you guys see now how much of a turn waster that is? Yes! 1-up deluxe. That's what I love to see. But, okay. To be fair, outside of a few moments, the fight was not really tough. It did take me 9 turns to finish though, which is really high actually. But given that I had to waste a lot of turns, I guess that's to be expected. Lucky hit on the first hit is pretty good though. 4 lucky hits in a row, what the heck? Okay, that did some solid damage though. Oh, and also, during the fight, I switched my badge combo to the Excellent Plus Power combo. And believe me, we're gonna need it. Dude, and it get defense up, of course it does. Yes, okay. The RNG gods are in my favor on this one. Yes! Okay, that is huge! Oh, wait, shoot. I almost forgot about this stupid thing. Yes, okay. We are in a really good situation here. Like, so far, this is by far my best attempt. This is it! We finished it with a counterattack! What the heck? I was not expecting that. It actually happened this time. Wow. Okay, I'll take it though. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for. By far, the toughest challenge in this entire gauntlet. The final fight against Bowser X. There are a few reasons why this fight is by far the hardest. First off, with the challenge medal, Bowser X has more than 10,000 HP, which is a lot more than previous bosses. Second, once you use a Bros attack, Bowser X vacuums it, which means that you can't use it again for quite a few turns actually. And finally, unsurprisingly, Bowser's attacks are very powerful and dangerous. His punch attack can be dangerous if he doesn't miss, but if he does, that's a free dodge. Bowser also keeps his 2 minion attacks. Goomba Storm, where damage can add up very quickly. Okay. Ah, dang it. Oh, what? I actually game over? What? Oh yeah, it's over. I am not surviving this. Yep. This is not looking good. Are you kidding me? And Shy Guy's squad, which one-shots Mario or Luigi, no matter what, if I miss a counter. And the timing is very tight. I think this is... oh my gosh. Yep. Oh no. I think it's over. Dude, I think I was missing 1 frame. The flame attack can also one-shot you, even on normal circumstances, and you have a very tight window to avoid it. And he has 2 new attacks. The flaming shell attack, which I had a very hard time countering, because I didn't know it too well. Yeah, see, that's why I told you why I wanted to play survivability. And now I'm dead. I was out of 1-ups anyway. Oh, I feel like I was so close. And his giant attack, which does some big damage, but actually has some patterns that you can remember in order to dodge it easier. What was that? No, you have got to be kidding me. What was that? Dude, I didn't know that there could be 2 flames. Let's just say that I lost many of my attempts to this fight alone. But now, time to talk about the strategy. During my previous attempts, I found out that our strongest attack here is Snack Basket, boosted by the gauge. The reason why that is because the gauge boosts the power of the next attack by 4. But by attack, I'm actually talking about the next hit. And Snack Basket does 1 single hit. So this actually works very well. With Luigi on a pure power build, and Snack Basket being boosted by Mario's special gloves, it does 2.3k damage, which is around 20% of Bowser X's health. But yeah, Bowser then vacuums it, of course. My strategy outside of that was to use my strongest bros attacks like Magic Window on Mario's turns, because Mario has the special gloves, and we use the others on Luigi's turns. I keep Falling Star for when I get my gauge filled again, because this is another attack that is pretty powerful thanks to the badge effect. And I also try and survive Bowser X's attacks, especially with Mario since he doesn't have another revive like Luigi does. Oh, and yeah, in order to beat this gauntlet, we had to finish this final fight within 13 turns, which is actually not that much. But now, let us see if I have what it takes to defeat Bowser X. Not a lucky hit, but that's fine. Alright, focus. Shoot. Okay, what am I doing? What? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use a 1-up mushroom because 1-up deluxe is not gonna do anything. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay, we survived. No hesitation. I can't believe that I survived that. I was too late on that. That's fine. Ooh, that was close. That was way too close. Dude, max not again. Are you serious? This one, okay. Of course you came late. If he dies Shy Guy's squad, I'm dead if I don't revive Luigi. Yeah, let's heal. I called it! Yes, okay, that was brilliant. Oh, dang it. It lagged a little bit and messed me up. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna be crazy. I might regret this later. Okay, that's a giant one. Oh, shoot. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was such a good move. Luigi's gonna get revived now. Now? Yes. Okay, max not instantly. Yeah, I think the plan is gonna be max power Falling Star. How much did that do? Yeah. I thought that it would do much better. Oh, Goomba Storm though. I'm not ready. Like, I'm looking at the number... What the heck? Oh my gosh. Oh, we got snack basket. Let me try and think about this. We need to think about this. So we just got hit by Goomba Storm. I don't think Shy Guy's squad is happening. It's either the giant one, the flaming shell, or the regular punch. But I'm really surprised I haven't seen the punch attack in a while. We did manage to get, what is it? The snack basket back. So whenever we end up getting the gauge back and we can use Snack Basket again, there's a chance that we might be golden. I'm gonna estimate that we're at somewhere around 6k HP. Maybe we're at 7k. I feel like this is the one decision that could make or break the run. So that's why I gotta really think about this. We just pray. Honestly, I think we just pray at this point, because I honestly want to keep this one at Deluxe just in case Mario goes down. Alright. We're gonna take the risk. Hoping we don't get Shy Guy Squad. Let's do it. It's the giant attack. Alright. We didn't get hit! Yes! Yes! That was the correct move! Holy heck! Yes! Okay, that is legitimately really huge. We wanna fill up the gauge as soon as we can, so that we can use Snack Basket. I think I'm gonna go for Yoo-Hoo Cannon and then Super Bouncer. Wait, there's also a chance that Bowser spits out another attack. Alright, I'm gonna go for Super Bouncer. I need to make a decision. It doesn't feel the gauge. Okay. Don't jump! Okay, focus. Oh, dang it. Yeah, now I need to use my 1-up. I think I'm gonna use Magic Window, because it's gonna be boosted by Mario's special gloves, and I have to survive the next attack, which I'm assuming is gonna be Shy Guy Squad. We've got to be very good at this Magic Window. Alright, let's do this! Dang it. Shy Guy Squad, of course it is. Yes! 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 Yes, sir! Yes, sir! Heck yes! I'm gonna use an attack that I know I can get an excellent on, which is gonna be Spin Pipe in this case. And then... Snack Basket. That dodge might actually be so clutch. Okay. Alright. Alright. This is it. I am praying that this is enough. Please. Let this be it. Let this be what we need to put an end to this once and for all. Come on. I mashed. Come on, let's do this. This is not over. I can live with that. I can live with that. Okay, we can now use 2 more attacks. Please give us some good attacks. Okay, he's not giving us attacks. I think that I think we could use Jump Helmet, because next turn Mario is gonna give a boost. Let's do this. This is gonna be an excellent, at least. Yes! 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 Heck, yes! Yes! Let's go! Oh, finally! Yes! I'm finally out of this! Oh my freaking god! And after a very stressful fight, we finally managed to beat Bowser X and complete this challenge. This challenge was definitely way more difficult and stressful than I expected it to be, but I am really glad that I was able to do it. I fully realized that the build that I was using was not the most optimal for this kind of challenge, but that makes beating this challenge all the more satisfying. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy challenge. If you did enjoy it and want to see more Mario and Luigi content, be sure to like this video and sub to my channel. I recently did a random handicaps challenge video on Bowser's Inside Story, so be sure to check it out if you're interested. But with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.